Hello students. Yes, I hope you all are fine at home. Today our lesson number 9, Frank's morning. We have started this lesson. Our subject is English. You all know, no? We have learned hard words. We have learned meanings also. Okay children. So now you all are ready to learn more about this lesson, no? Yes, we have also explained you. So today also we will read the lesson. Okay? Yes? So now see learning points. First we will learn meanings, means we will revise. Then we will do reading. At the last we will learn fill in the blanks. These two we will revise. Okay, so those who have not understood can learn also. So today we will learn fill in the blanks. One by one we will learn it. Okay children? So you all are ready to do now? Yes. So now see. First meanings will come, then we will do reading. At the last fill in the blanks. Okay children? So now meaning. See, you have written in your fair book also. If you have not written, complete it. Okay? So number 1 is delivers. Meanings of lesson 9. Number 1, delivers. So what is delivers? D-E-L-I-V-E-R-S. Delivers means to give. T-O-2-G-I-V-E. Give. To give. Number 2 is cottage, C-O-T-T-A-G-E, cottage. So cottage is house. You all remember, no? Cottage means house. We have already done this. Okay children? So now number 3, grumpy, G-R-U-M-P-Y, grumpy. What is the meaning? Very good, those are giving answer. So, grumpy is easily made angry. Say easily made angry. Mr. Brown was grumpy old man, no? So, he gets very angry easily. Anyone can make him angry. Okay? So, grumpy means easily made angry. M-A-D-E, made, A-N-G-R-Y, angry, easily made angry. Okay children? Number 4 is cheerful, C-H-E-E-R-F-U-L, cheerful. Now you know what is cheerful? Yes, cheerful means friendly. F-R-I-E-N-D-L-Y, friendly. Cheerful, friendly. Understood children? Number 5 is merrily. See the spelling of merrily? M-E-R-R-I-L-Y, merrily. Now you all know what is merrily. Merrily means happily. H-A-P-P-I-L-Y, happily. See now number 1 again. Delivers, to give. T-O-2-G-I-V-E, give. Delivers, to give. Cottage, house. H-O-U-S-E, house. Grumpy, easily made angry. Cheerful, friendly. F-R-I-E-N-D-L-Y, friendly. Merrily, happily. H-A-P-P-I-L-Y, happily. Okay children? Number 1, delivers, to give. Cottage, house. Grumpy, easily made angry. Cheerful, friendly. Merrily, happily. See, you have to learn these words. Okay children? So again we will revise. delivers, to give. TO2GIVE, give. Cottage, house. Cottage, house. Grumpy, easily made angry. Grumpy, easily made angry. Cheerful, friendly. Cheerful, friendly. Cheerful, friendly. Merrily, happily. Merrily, happily. Okay. See again. Delivers, to give. Cottage, house. Grumpy, easily made angry. Cheerful, friendly. Merrily, happily. Okay, children? So you all have done this very well. Very good. So now we will do reading. What we will do today? Reading. We have already done. I have explained you the lesson also. So you also read the lesson. Okay, children? So see here. This is Frank. Every morning he delivers newspapers at homes. He rides a bicycle. First, he stops at Mr. Brown's house. Mr. Brown is a grumpy old man. He gets angry if Frank is late. Okay, children, see now, can you see the Frank? So this is Frank. Every morning, what he does every morning? Every morning he delivers newspapers at home. Say delivers means he gives newspaper at homes. He rides a bicycle. He rides bicycle and he delivers newspaper. Okay, children? Now see this man. He is an old man. So now you all know now who is he? Yes, he is Mr. Brown. So first, whenever he comes now, Frank to deliver newspaper, he stops at Mr. Brown's house. And how is Mr. Brown? Mr. Brown is a grumpy old man. He is a grumpy old man. He gets angry if Frank is late. He gets angry when he wants newspaper, no? So whenever Frank is late, no? He gets angry easily. Yes. Understood now this lesson? So who is this person? Old man? Very good. Mr. Brown. How is he? Angry man. Very good. Now see this boy. Who is he? He is a Frank. What he do? He delivers newspaper. Okay, children? Now I hope you all have understood these lines. Okay. This is Frank. Every morning he delivers newspapers at homes. He rides a bicycle. First, he stops at Mr. Brown's house. Mr. Brown is a grumpy old man. He gets angry if Frank is late. Okay, children? So you also read this lesson. Okay? Now see. Next. See here. First I will read. Okay? Next. Frank goes to Mrs. Ali's house. Mrs. Ali is a nice and cheerful lady. She has a small cottage. It has a beautiful garden. There are roses and lilies in it. Frank Frank usually stops at Mrs. Ali's house to talk to her. Sometimes she bakes fresh cookies for him. Grumpy means easily made angry. Cheerful is friendly. Okay, children, see. Next, Frank goes to Mrs. Ali's house. Mrs. Ali is a nice and cheerful lady. She has a small cottage. It has a beautiful garden. There are roses and lilies in it. What happens? First he stops at Mr. Brown's house. Next he stops at Mrs. Ali's house. And you know, Mrs. Ali is a cheerful lady, means she is very friendly. And she has a small cottage which has a beautiful garden. Okay? So roses and lilies grow in Mrs. Ali's garden. Okay, children, so which flowers grows? Roses and lilies. There are roses and lilies in it, means in the garden. Okay? Frank usually stops at Mrs. Ali's house. Frank's many times. He stops at Mrs. Ali's house to talk with her. And what Mrs. Ali's? She bakes fresh cookies for him. She bakes cookies for him. Okay, children? So you have understood this? Very good. So now, see. One day, Frank goes to Mrs. Ali's house first. So what happens one day? One day he goes to Ali's house first, Mrs. Ali's house first. Okay? She gives him a box of chocolate and cookies. Frank thanks her. Then he rushes to Mr. Brown's house. Frank is late. Mr. Brown is angry. Frank gives him the newspaper and the box of chocolate cookies. Mr. Brown smiles and says, "Thank you." Frank is happy. He cycles away merrily. Merrily means happily. So what happens one day? One day Frank goes to Mrs. Ali's house first. And Mrs. Ali gives him a box of chocolate and cookies. Frank thanks her. So Mrs. Ali gives her chocolates and cookies. No, so Frank is late. So what he do? He goes fast, rushes to Mr. Brown's house. Frank is late. Mr. Brown is angry. Frank gives him the newspaper and the box of chocolate cookies. Mr. Brown smiles and says, "Thank you." So now see, we rushes to Mr. Brown's house. But Mr. Brown is angry. So what Frank does? Frank gives him newspaper. See, can you see in the picture? Frank gives him newspaper and a box of chocolate cookies. So Mr. Brown smiles at him and says, "Thank you." So Frank is very, very happy. He cycles away merrily. He cycles whenever Frank is happy. No, he cycles away happily. Okay, children? Very good. So now see, fill in the blanks. We will learn fill in the blanks. Okay? See, fill in the blanks. Number 1. Frank. See, we have read the lesson. Now you all know fill in the blanks. So Frank, then there is a blank. Newspaper at homes. So what will be the answer here? Fill in the blanks. Number 1. Frank delivers newspaper at homes. Okay, children. Frank delivers. See the spelling of delivers. delivers. Delivers newspaper at home. Frank delivers newspaper at homes. Okay, children. So you have to write this in your book. I will send you PDF. So now you learn this and read with me. Okay. So number 1 is Frank delivers newspaper at homes. See here, Frank delivers newspaper at homes. Understood, children? So what will come in the blank? Delivers. Frank delivers newspaper at home. Frank. Frank delivers. See the spelling of delivers. delivers. Delivers newspaper at homes. Okay, so now you all know the spelling of delivers. 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 Okay, children. So now see, fill in the blanks. Number 2. So Mr. Brown is an dash man. See number 2. Who is Mr. Brown? He is an old man, no? So what will come here? Can you tell me? Mr. Brown is an old man. See the spelling of old. O-L-D. Old. Mr. Brown is an old man. Mr. Brown is an old man. Okay, children. So, Mr. Brown. We have seen, no, Mr. Brown, that he is an old man. So, what is the spelling of old? O-L-D. Old. Old man. So, how is Mr. Brown? He is also grumpy. But your answer is come old man. So, read with me number 2. Mr. Brown is an old man. Okay, children? Okay, old man. Mr. Brown is an old man. Okay, have you learned this number 2? Okay. So now see number 3. Mrs. Ali has a dash cottage. Mrs. Ali. See here, Mrs. Ali. So how was her cottage? Was it a big cottage? No. So Mrs. Ali has a small cottage. See the spelling of small. S-M-A-L-L. Small cottage. Mrs. Ali has a small cottage. First you read the sentence and then give answer. So learn well and understand well that Mrs. Ali was having a small cottage. She was having a beautiful garden at her house. And roses and lilies grows in Mrs. Ali's house, in garden. Okay. So number 3 is Mrs. Ali has a small cottage. See the spelling. Cottage means house. We have learned in the meaning. Okay. So now you will remember, no? Mrs. Ali has a small, S-M-A-L-L, small Cottage. C-O-T-T-A-G-E. Cottage. Okay, children. So now see number 4. Fill in the blanks. Number 4. Mrs. Ali gives Frank then there is a blank of chocolate cookies. Now you know what Mrs. Ali gives Frank? Yes, Mrs. Ali gives Frank a box of chocolate cookies. He gives a box, no? So what Mrs. Ali gives Frank? Mrs. Ali gives Frank a box of chocolate cookies. Understood? Mrs. Ali gives Frank a box of chocolate cookies. Understood? So it is CHOCOLATE, chocolate cookies. COOKIES, cookies. Read this. Mrs. Ali gives Frank a box of chocolate cookies. Understood, children? So now you all have learned this, no? Yes. Now see, number 5. Sentence number 5. Fill in the blanks. Number 5. Frank cycles away. Now you all know when Frank is happy how he cycles. Very good. Frank cycles away merrily. 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 Frank cycles away merrily. See the spelling? MERRILY. Merrily. Understood? Number 5. Frank cycles away merrily. Okay, children? Yes. Now see, we will learn all the fill in the blanks at once. All together, okay? So first all the fill in the blanks will come. Number 1 is Frank, then there is a blank. Newspaper at home. See, you have to see this. Frank, then there is a blank. Newspaper at home. So you know the answer, okay? I will tell afterwards. Number 2 is Mr. Brown is an dash man. This also you know. We have learned just now. Mr. Brown is an dash man. Okay, first you read this. Number 3. Mrs. Ali has a dash cottage. You know, no? Mrs. Ali has a cottage. It is big or small. Okay, now number 4 is Mrs. Ali gives Frank a dash of chocolate cookies. Mrs. Ali gives Frank a dash of chocolate cookies. Number 5 is Frank cycles away dash. Okay, children. Now you all know the answer. You have learned it. Very good. So now we will revise. Okay. So Frank dash newspapers at homes. Frank delivers. See the spelling? DELIVERS. Delivers newspaper at home. Now see number 2. Mr. Brown is an old man. OLD, old man. Number 3 is Mrs. Ali has a small cottage. SMALL. Small. COTTAGE. Cottage. Number 4 is Mrs. Ali gives Frank a box of chocolate cookies. Mrs. Ali gives Frank a box of chocolate cookies. Now see number 5. Frank cycles away merrily. 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 Okay, children, fill in the blanks of lesson number 9. So, number 1. Frank delivers newspaper at home. Mr. Brown is an old man. Mrs. Ali has a small cottage. Mrs. Ali gives Frank a box of chocolate cookies. Frank cycles away merrily. Understood, children? See now. Frank delivers newspapers at home. Frank delivers. DELIVERS. Learn this spelling so that you will be able to answer it correctly with correct spelling. Okay. So first read the sentence and then give the answer with correct spelling. Okay. So Frank delivers. DELIVERS. Delivers newspaper at home. Number 2 is Mr. Brown is an old man. OLD, old. See here. Mr. Brown is an old man. Number 3 is Mrs. Ali. See here, Mrs. See, this is MR means Mr. MRS means Mrs. Ali. A should be capital and B here Brown may be capital. Okay. Mrs. Ali has a small cottage. See the spelling small. SMALL. Small cottage. Number 4 is Mrs. Ali gives Frank a box of chocolate cookies. Box. Mrs. Ali gives Frank a box of chocolate cookies. Number 5 is Frank cycles away merrily. MERRILY. Frank cycles away merrily. Okay, children. So see, we will read once again. Number 1 is Frank delivers newspaper at homes. Number 2, Mr. Brown. See here, MR is Mr. and B is Brown, B capital. Mr. Brown is an old man. Number 3 is Mrs. Ali has a small cottage. Number 4, Mrs. Ali gives Frank a box of chocolate cookies. Mrs. Ali gives Frank a box of chocolate cookies. Number 5 is Frank cycles away merrily. See the spelling of merrily. You know merrily means happily. Whenever Frank is happy, he cycles away merrily. So see the spelling. MERRILY. Merrily. Frank cycles away merrily. 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 Okay, children, now you all have learned today. Fill in the blanks of lesson number 9. Okay. So now I hope you all have done meanings, we have done reading, and we have done fill in the blanks also. We have completed hard words also. So I hope you have completed your fair book. Write down in your fair book with good handwriting. Okay children, and take care of yourself. And at the last, thank you all.